At midday, a new Eugene startup, Sidekick Enterprises Inc., has launched an app meant to combat loneliness. It's called Sidekick for Friends, and it's not your typical social media. There's no likes, comments, follower counts, or anything that can cause dislocation and anxiety, adding to the loneliness epidemic like traditional social media. Actually, the app connects users to other people, groups, and events sharing common hobbies and interests. And Laura Illig and her husband, Robert Illig, founded the app to encourage human connection. Now, Laura is the CEO of Sidekick, and she's joining us live here in the KEZI studio, and she's introducing us to Sidekick for Friends, the app.
Yes, thanks, Adam. I really appreciate the chance to be here.
Of course, we're happy to have you here.
Thank you. So, as you mentioned, we have, unfortunately, a loneliness epidemic in this country, something our Surgeon General's written about and lots of others. And at the same time, a lot of the tools and institutions that used to foster connection for previous generations, church, Rotary clubs, bowling leagues, those kinds of things just don't exist as much anymore. And so we really saw a need to help people find real in-person connection, and that the way to do that was around shared hobbies and interests, and to get rid of all the things that make existing social media platforms so stressful. All those things you mentioned, the likes, the follower counts, the airbrushing of my picture, all the things that, the FOMO, all those things that can stress us out with social media.
Right, and I know that this app is already available to people.
It is. It's available currently only on the Apple iOS platform. We plan to introduce an Android and a PC version soon as well.
And we've got some photos right up here of some of the features of the app. There was a few. How many users do you have so far?
So far, we only have a few hundred. We just launched. It's actually in beta right now. And so what we're really hoping to do is get as many users as possible to go check it out, make a profile, join the Sidekick family, because the more people that are on there, the more friends there are to find, the more adventures there are to have.
Exactly, and I downloaded this app myself, and I saw some of the things already. You've got your Kick It features, you've got your Explore functions, which kind of helps you kind of determine. But what are some of the main benefits that you've seen users can really gain from this?
So some of the things that users have said they really like is, one of the things we do is we do have a traditional feed where we will recommend people that you might want to meet that have shared hobbies and interests, or our Explore feature, which puts you in control. Some users like to be kind of fed things to do. Other people really want to say, I want to search myself for what I like and how I want to filter it. So we allow you to have that choice. We also have, as you described, this Kick It feature. And the Kick It is really like an open-ended invitation, right? Hey, anybody want to go kayak this weekend? Anybody want to go play 3-on-3 basketball? And then other users can see that Kick It and go, oh, that'd be cool. I'd love to go play 3-on-3 basketball. Let me check that person out, and we can actually make a plan to connect.
That's awesome. Having these type of features are something that, you see people on other social media apps, they don't really do that. It's more, like you said, for the likes and gains. But one of the main concerns I'm sure people have is security.
Sure.
How does that make you, how does this app make you feel safe when meeting somebody who's a stranger?
Yes. So first of all, of course, we recommend the same things that anyone should do when they're doing even like a dating app or anything like that, right? Always meet in a public place, tell someone where you're going, kind of follow all those general safety protocols. But the other thing that we've done is introduce banking level security. So there's the opportunity for every user to get verified, right? It's optional, but the opportunity to use your government issued ID, upload it really quickly, and show a little badge that says you're verified. And then the opportunity for other users to search, if they want, only for other verified people, which means that if I get verified, that means I am a real person. I'm not a bot or some fake person out there. I am actually the person that I say I am, and I am the age that I say that I am. And we think that those are all safety features that give people a lot more confidence when they're going to go meet a stranger in person, and hopefully reduce some of that bad behavior, because the more people that get verified, the less likely it is I'm going to engage in really problematic behaviors on the app if I'm being myself.
Right, exactly.
If I actually have to put a name behind what I'm doing.
Exactly, and I think that's the best security feature that you can do. We don't see that on a lot of these apps. The verification features now are paid, and that's not going to cost a thing for
that's correct.
For any of that verification.
Exactly.
One of the other questions that I was kind of wondering is, this is a soft launch. When is the full version possibly going to be rolled out?
Yes, so we hope to do that in the next 6 months. We are actually in the process right now. We are angel backed. And so we're in the process of continuing to look for additional investor funding. And as soon as we continue to get more funding, we build more features, we roll out more versions.
Okay, and I definitely downloaded this app myself.
I'm
so
really
I had
glad.
to-
That's great.
I had to
Thank
see how
you.
it works. So,
Please.
I've got to check it out. As soon as
Please
I saw it,
do.
I was like, "That's awesome! It's
Thank
a great
you.
concept."
Yes.
And it's a great app to really, join in. Like you said, you don't have those parameters that you have in like Instagram or
No, right.
The Twitters of the world and stuff like that. But or X now, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's pretty cool because you can add features and in general interest on your profile
Yes.
that let people know what you're into.
That's right. And we actually have almost 2,500 interests on there.
Wow.
So you can get pretty specific about what you like, right? There are some other things out there where you could just say sports. Well, that's not very helpful, right? It's much more helpful to be able to say, I like to play ping pong, on the weekends or whatever it is, rather than just sports, right? There's a lot that goes under that. So we really want people to be able to get pretty granular about their interest and to talk in their profile about why they like that thing, any context around how they like to do it, so that people can say, oh, I also like to road bike and follow it with a beer.
Right.
That sounds like we might be, a good person to connect with and share in this adventure.
Right, and that makes it that much more appealing to want to download an app similar to this. But in terms of the future for this app, what does the future kind of look like?
Well, our future actually is we actually hope to make this so ubiquitous that all over the country, all over the world, that we have people who no longer ever have to say, gosh, I wish I could do this thing I love, but I don't have anybody to do it with.
Right.
We want this to grow exponentially because we think, first of all, people want to go out and have fun again. COVID is over. They're looking for ways to connect. They don't want all the stress of traditional social media. They want to get out there and do things. They don't always want to do them by themselves or I have my chess friends, but they don't like horror movies. I've got my biking friends, but they don't like Taylor Swift or whatever it is. I want to get out there and do the things I like.
Right.
So we want to do that. We want to reduce the stress of social media. And we really want people kind of all over to find Sidekick to be a useful tool for connecting, for getting themselves out there, and for making real in-person friendships. There are lots of apps out there that allow you to chat a lot, lots of apps out there that allow you to find people with shared interests who might live in Connecticut, but that's not really that helpful if I actually want to get out and do something. Right? I want to be able to find someone I can talk to in person.
Exactly. Yeah. And this is the perfect area to do it. I know Eugene can kind of, present its own challenges of, finding people to hang out with.
Sometimes,
it's a
right.
college city. You've got people coming in and out all the time. But with that being said, and speaking of Eugene, I wanted to let people know, Eugene, you're from Eugene.
Yes, we are here in Eugene, and we are big believers that this is a great community actually to launch in. There are lots of young people, and there are lots of people who are new to the community and want to meet new people, folks coming in from all over. And so this is a great app for someone who is new to Eugene Springfield to be able to say, wow, let me go out there and find someone who likes to do something I like to do. Let's meet up, get to know one another, go out and have some fun. That's what we're really all about.
And take pride in that local app.
And take pride in that local app. And the more people that we get in our community to join, the more fun it is, right? Because the more people I'm going to be able to find who want to do the thing that I want to do. So please, I hope everyone will go check out the app. It's called Sidekick for Friends in the App Store for Apple. And also in the app, there's actually a link. If the user likes the app, they can send that link to friends, and the friend can go directly in there and join it also.
Well, there you have it right there. It's a great app. It's a great local app. Laura, thank you so much.
Thank you
I'll let
for
you
the
get out of here.
for the chance to share it with folks.
Oh, no problem. I'll let you get to the rest of your day. But again, that app is available in the iOS App Store under the heading Sidekick for Friends. It is free. But let's go ahead and check in with our Storm Tracker 9 meteorologist, Cameron Landfield, to see what's coming up in your full forecast.